Now, let me ask you this, and I know you haven't been to any of the Democrat rallies that they've had recently with Kamala Harris and Tim Walz, but you've covered a lot of Trump rallies. You have experience of covering rallies. So you have a unique insightfulness that I don't have. What is your take on what you're seeing with these rallies that are happening with the Democrat Party right now? They look like they're full rallies. I know there's some people that are trying to say a lot of the images that we're seeing are AI generated. I don't know about all that. I haven't dug into it, but that's what's being said. However, from your experience, what do you take from that?
Well, I talked a little bit about it today. I've had a little bit of time to think about this critically because it's very easy to just dismiss it. Oh, because she was astroturfed and installed. It's very easy to just dismiss these crowds like, oh, it's not real. Just had Megan Thee Stallion perform. You had other celebrities like Hillary and Barack did, right? To get a crowd there and make it look full, give the illusion. But with Kamala Harris, some of these other rallies, with her being so far left, she's further left than Hillary, further left than Obama. She is on the Bernie Sanders wing of the Democrat Party. She's probably even a little bit further than Bernie. And now that she had put Tim Walz on there, I think that actually helped to galvanize that Bernie Sanders base, which is very real. And people don't want to think about that, right? But it's true. Say what you want about Bernie. Bernie at least had a grassroots movement. I know people that support Bernie. You know how like in 2020, you're like, who supports Biden? We don't know anybody supports Biden.
Correct.
I know people that support Bernie. Bernie Sanders has a real following. There's people, unfortunately, that, Bernie bros that support those policies that Kamala Harris is pushing. So it's not far-fetched to believe that some of these crowds are bigger. The other thing I did is I did my own research. I saw some people circulating like a Craigslist ad for actors. That's from 2017. You could just look at the layout of that page and tell it's 2017. I saw some images that looked like they were AI generated, and maybe they are. But for the rally last night in Arizona, I said, let me look on Snapchat, right? Because on Snapchat, the app, you can go to the map and click on hotspots. So I found where that arena was that they held the rally last night, and I clicked on the hotspot there because what it would do is show you anything that was recorded in that area from anyone who has Snapchat. What did they record? I clicked and I saw several people inside the building filming the crowd, not just the bottom part, the upper area. So I'm like, okay, this is at least, I can at least believe my eyes and say this is real because this is just some random person in the audience recording it. And I'm seeing real people in there. They're walking around, they're high-fiving, they're talking. So she has a big crowd. That doesn't necessarily mean anything because Bernie had big crowds and he wasn't the nominee for one reason or another, but Bernie Sanders was not the nominee. It didn't work out for him. It's not the majority, but that doesn't mean they don't draw big crowds. So I think her big crowds outside of some of the ones where they brought in rappers and stuff, they're authentic. So unless somebody wants to say, well, they paid all those people to be there. Yeah, maybe. But what's more likely is those are leftists that agree with the Bernie Sanders platform.